Hi guys, I am doing the last girl of my neonates that I am boxing up. Get her stuff out. That's right. So this baby I got on the secondary market. I don't know why I boxed up a bunch of socks, and I can use these socks. But so Ireland I bought on the secondary market. I don't honestly remember where I got her from. But she did come with... Oh, I got her off eBay. That's where I got her. Part of it was I really wanted a dark African baby so I could use this hand. And I needed her for it. So when I saw her, I jumped at it and oh my gosh, I just realized her diaper is falling apart. So poor girl needs to get a diaper. Do I have any in here that will fit her? No, I don't. I will be right back in a second. So literally. Okay, I have no idea what kind this diaper is, but it is a size 1. And she has a tearing size newborn, it looks like, on. So I'm going to change that off camera so YouTube doesn't ding me for it. But I got her on eBay, so her sleeper is going to look a little bit different because of how she came. I know I could put on her neonate diaper, but all the rest of them I just left on their disposable. Come on. There we go. So anyways, she's got the typical pink baby gown, but she's got these booties and a hat, and she came with them. So I'm assuming her previous owner had the... your foot stuck. Had lost the hat and just found a pink hat and then the matching booties, which they did not come with booties like that. These aren't even tagged anything, so they're not even ones that came from Neonate. It just says newborn on it. The ones that came from Neonate, even if it was a different hat, I believe they would have been tagged Neonate. So I'm going to get her sleeper or her gown back on her like the rest of them. Since I'm packing them up, I'm going to store them for the summer. And then even if we don't move, just have them stored for the time being till I can get to a place where they're properly displayed. The next place, I would ideally like to have like an area where I can put my babies. I can have my crib, my changing table, and everything. Hopefully I could set up my mama-roo, because I've got the rockaroo, the bounceroo, and I do have a mama-roo, but that is sitting in my attic right now because I have no room for it. And having a room to be able to do that with them would make it so much easier. Like I could set that up. I could have one baby in the rockaroo, I could have one in the mama-roo, I could have one in the bounceroo. Then I could have some in the crib, one on a changing table and whatnot. That's kind of my ideal situation. We had talked about looking at plans if we build. There's this one house that my husband and I both like that is a 4-bedroom house, and it has a loft right next to the master bedroom. Like a loft area or like a game room. And my husband at first was like, well, we could use that for the kids. And then I pointed out on the main level, because that's on the second level, on the main level, they have 2 living rooms. And like, why don't we take the front living room and make that more of a game room for them? So we would put a television in there for them. We'd put their shelf in there with all their books, a video game system, and then get like a futon type sofa to put in there for them. That way, you know, they could grow into it when they, even like where we have now, that they have a playroom, they've got play, like younger kid toys in there, like they still have their play kitchen and such. I would keep that for the time being in this area, but like I told him, I go, if we put like the television in and we put like a futon in or a daybed, that would give them a place to sit while they're playing the video games, as well as, you know, something they could kind of grow into. And that big shelf that they have in their playroom now, you know, we could pull toys out of it, then they could keep their books in it and video games and display other things in there like trophies and such. So that was kind of my idea for that. And then take that loft area and turn that into my area. And as of right now, if we do end up doing that, my husband's agreeing to that. So I'm really hoping that, although there's another house that we're looking at that is a 5-bedroom house. And if we do end up getting a 5-bedroom house, he's like, that 5th bedroom is yours. You can put your desk in it and you can put all your crap in it and do what you want. And then you can shut the door. And I like that idea as well, because I can shut the door. I can keep the cats out, as Jack likes to sleep in my crib and such, and Teffy likes to sleep in like the bouncers and car seats. I'm like, that way I could keep the cats out and when I want them out. When I go in, I don't care if they're in there with me, like Teffy's in here with me now. But I would be able to shut the door, and then I would be able to put a lock on the door. And some of you be like, why are you putting a lock on the door? It's all a 1-level house, and if we get a 1-level house, I would prefer to be able to lock the door. That way, if we have guests over, specifically like other children that might wander in and want to start playing with them. My daughter doesn't exactly have the best track record of saying no to people. So in the past, my niece has been over and I had to go run some errands, and I come home and the two of them have pulled out, they've come in my bedroom, they have taken 2 of my baby think-it-overs out and they're playing with them. And while I don't mind them playing with them with asking, they did not ask. So I'd prefer to be asked, and there are some children that possibly could come over that I really don't want playing with my dolls. And even like if I get a nice Reborn, I wouldn't want my children to play with that. My Silicone, although she's packed up right now, I wouldn't, that's another thing, like keeping the cats away from that, as well as I really wouldn't want another child playing with that. So the idea of being able to lock that 5th bedroom and let that just be my bedroom, more than likely during a typical day it would just be unlocked so I could come and go as I please. But if we had guests, I'd be able to quickly go unlock it and keep them out of that bedroom. So we're unsure where it's going to be. We might end up in a rental for a downsizing to a smaller rental for another year. We're not exactly sure. So that's why I'm boxing up, you know, just in case. That way these are done. I don't have to take time to do them later. And like I said, I feel guilty, but I don't really use them all that much. So I'm fine boxing them up for the time being. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.